Hey everyone, we're actually doing a normal rant today instead of a subscriber special or something crazy, right? Anyway, today I thought I'd discuss issues I see in the art commentary YouTube genre and my opinions and stuff. And before you say anything, yes, technically I'm a commentary channel too. Maybe I make some of these mistakes, although I'd like to assume that I don't. Also, yeah, not every single commentary channel does these things. These are just things I see a lot, not in every single video. I'm not trying to say everyone does this or every commentary channel is bad, and these are all my opinions. You don't have to agree with me, and I won't hate you for eternity or something if you don't. Anyways, let's start because I've rambled for enough time already. Number 1, lack of evidence and or sloppy evidence. So this is more for those cancel culture YouTube commentary channels, but I've noticed that a lot of the time in these types of videos there's a severe lack of evidence or sometimes just none at all. The creator will throw some accusations at someone and have 2 screenshots on the screen for like 0.5 seconds that are too blurry to read and no links anywhere. A lot of the time there's not so much as a link to the channel that they're canceling in the description. And yeah, a lot of the time this is because they don't want people to witch hunt and spam the person in question, but by making said video they're going to do this anyway. And not everyone intends on witch hunting. Most people, like me, just want to see the stuff that you're saying for themselves. Maybe they want to see what the creator did and try to view these things on their own to form their own opinions. And sometimes when there is evidence, it's extremely sloppy and difficult to comprehend. I've seen Google documents with 1,000 links and tiny text and not so much as a single image. They'll say something like blah 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 did this, and if you want to see evidence of them doing this, click this link, and then click this link, and I'm just like, bro, I don't want to spend an hour trying to decipher your Google Doc. I just wanted to take a quick look at some of the screenshots. This shouldn't be consuming my day. You do realize Docs allows you to paste images, right? There's no reason to make people go through this maze of links and words. It's almost as if they have something to hide and don't want you to see everything, which makes the evidence even more sloppy and confusing. Number 2, rumors and grapevines. When one big YouTuber makes a video canceling another or talking about a specific topic, you can guarantee a bunch of smaller channels are going to essentially make a clone of this video with slightly different word choices and such, and the drama becomes this enormous cesspool with rumors and lies flying this way and that, and eventually nobody understands the situation or knows what to believe. I just want to put this out there, seeing thousands of Hopeless Peaches videos in my recommended gets old pretty quickly, and once that big YouTuber makes the video, everyone is aware of the situation and there's no reason to make clones of it. I feel like some small channels don't put too much research into the things that they'll say, and they'll see some kid on the internet saying something about a creator that isn't true, and they'll add this to their video and spread this rumor. It's confusing and it's pointless, and it makes the drama worse than it has to be. Number 3, response videos. Yes, I'm making an entire section on response videos. When one creator is called out for doing something by another, they make a response, and then the first channel makes a response on their response, and then the other creators come in and make responses on their responses, and it becomes a mess and it's tough to follow. Yeah, I get it. When you're accused of something, naturally you want to explain your side of the story, but sometimes it's better to just apologize and move on, even if you feel some things aren't entirely true. Unless they're accusing you of something very extreme or accusing you of doing something illegal, accepting it causes less trouble than making a 20-minute long video about how everyone's a liar and you're the victim. You're just going to be accused of more things. People are going to do their research and find tweets or posts you've made from years ago and use it against you. All of us have posted and said and done things that we regret in the past, but after a few months it stops mattering until you get yourself into drama. Once that happens, people will look for dirt on you wherever they can find it, and you're going to ruin your own life there. It gets irritating for the viewers who keep up with what's happening. Everything gets confusing and weird. Number 4, bias. A lot of art commentary videos show intense bias. Some creators are friends with other creators or a part of a certain group, and this makes their opinions influenced by personal matters, and they stop telling things like it is and just start spitting out lies in their own opinions. I get that you're protective of your friends and all that, but your audience needs the facts. The point of your video is awareness, right? So you should be awareing people of the situation, not complaining for a whole video. And if your point is an awareness, that makes things worse. You just want to see someone fail and fall down. You're not doing this to help the community, you're doing it for personal revenge, and that's a problem. I'd rather you told me this person is homophobic and not this person called me names. I don't want to support someone homophobic, but I don't want to get involved in your catfight, thank you very much. Your personal fights or arguments or whatever with someone else shouldn't involve trying to take things away from them, like poaching their audience. That's just really childish. What are we, 4-year-old kids breaking each other's toys when we're angry? That was just an analogy, I'm not comparing viewers to toys. My point is, bias is getting in the way of what people are saying in their videos, and it becomes an issue when you don't know what to believe as a viewer. Number 5, going overboard. This is a very broad topic, but an issue nonetheless. Sometimes art commentary YouTubers just take their awareness videos too far. They have an issue with someone, they have a case of someone doing something wrong, and they dig through personal matters and bring up things for their argument that's just rude and irrelevant. Like talking to their ex-partners or digging through tweets from years upon years ago or interviewing other past enemies enemies or leaking their DMs. It gets really off topic really quickly, and it's just kind of annoying because had someone done this to them, they would have felt awful. Like, imagine this. Someone's mad at you for borrowing their pencil and not returning it, so they tell the teacher, but they also bring up that you pushed them down the slide 3 years ago and that you yelled at them this one time and your ex-boyfriend said you were a terrible partner. It really has nothing to do with the issue that they're trying to address, and they're just trying to find everything bad you've ever done when it doesn't really have anything to do with anything. You have to learn to move on from things, and it honestly gets exhausting to follow. And people don't seem to realize, isn't this too far? Because of bias. For example, someone's being cancelled for homophobia. You don't like that person anymore. And because of that, you side with the person cancelling them and don't see anything they're doing as wrong, even though it honestly is sometimes. I've seen people continue to make videos on a creator that's already been cancelled and say, oh, guess what? They're on the news now, or oh, they're trying to make a new profile and start over. Like, dude, come on, just move on. The topic has been dropped, you've already cancelled their channel, they don't upload anymore, and they're trying to live their life, and you might think that you're doing the right thing by trying to follow every single movement they make, but you're not. It makes you start to sympathize with both sides of the argument because both sides have begun to do bad things when in reality, it shouldn't be this complicated. Number 6, clickbait. This is more of an issue I have with the actual videos and not the topic itself, but there are a ton of clickbait in this community. Of course, clickbait is kind of essential to get views. I myself make my titles a little clickbaity and my thumbnails a little dramatic to get people to, click on the video. But when titles have straight up lies about the content in them to get clicks, it can get extremely annoying. I've seen videos saying things like, art style theft is real, and then they end up talking about how art style theft is fake in the video. Like, clearly you faked your opinion in the title to get people to watch when your entire video was the opposite of that. Obviously, if I see a video with a different opinion than me, I want to click to see their ideas and see if it changes my opinion. But when it's something entirely different, I end up wasting 10 minutes of my time waiting to see if the video has anything to do with the title, and it rarely does. It's just irritating, honestly. I'd call this more of a pet peeve and less of an actual extreme issue I have, but it still exists, and I think people should be mentioning it more. Number 7, outrageous accusations. I see a lot of videos of people accusing other creators of doing some things with very little proof or evidence to back it up. If you're not 100% sure of someone's intentions, if you're talking about a very sensitive topic, you shouldn't throw these things around lightly. Just because it seems like an easy thing to do for you, it could affect said person severely. You shouldn't take cancel culture to the extent where you're promoting illness or depression. Like, I hate when a commentary YouTuber says something like, she's faking depression for views. You don't know this, and depression is serious. Regardless of the things that they have done, this is not the way to go about fixing their past issues. By dismissing them and making them feel like they're not wanted on this world, you could cause things you didn't intend to happen, and you're going to have to live with that your whole entire life. And everyone is important. Everyone's feelings are important. Someone's mental health or state of mind or traumatic experiences, etc., don't usually have much to do with the thing that you're accusing them of, and it's just wrong to throw that in there as if it's nothing. Alright, that's the 7 main things I could come up with for this video, so I'm going to end it here. If you did enjoy this video and it is your first time here, please consider subscribing. It's free and you can always unsubscribe if you don't enjoy my future content, so there's really no reason not to. I'm sorry if I accidentally offended you. Again, I'm not saying everyone to exist does these things, and again, they're just my opinions, so you don't have to agree with me if you don't want to. Thank you for watching, as always, and I'll see you in the next video, hopefully.